National League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Clark Kent is our man to watch. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he has clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes to face a guy who looks completely at ease and sure of himself at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now. And if he keeps that up, this streak could carry on for a long time.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Clark Kent will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Clark Kent.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep it fair right down the foul lines, you know.
Chris Nelson will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Clark Kent will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Clark Kent is our subject as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. And like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Clark Kent will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Clark Kent.
There he goes. Pitch outside the throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Andrew Lambo will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Hey, come on now, fella. One out. Got one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Hey, have a rip, like you can. Hey, here we go. Come on now, one time.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, roll it up now.
Hey, let's turn 2 up.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Hey, come on now, here we go. Hey, here we go. Get up, ball,
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 22 on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got...
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Clark Kent will be our man to watch. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Clark Kent will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Kent.
Let it fly. Put me up out here. I went down here. Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Get this kid. Stay hot up there. Hey, stay hot, big dog. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
None out. Runners at first and second. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Clark Kent will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Clark. Kent.
One out now. One out. Hey, come on. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
And here's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Let's go, boys.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, maybe a little gun-shy there after swinging at that first fastball out of the zone.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll...
Clark Kent will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Clark. Kent.
Hey, easy way now. Do it, Bull. Come on, sitting on something right here. Stay ahead. Stay ahead. Come on, Chief. One time. Here we go.
Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. Clark Kent will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
Right fielder.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, come on now. One time right here. Hey, come on now.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Hey, play the
Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys, and obviously no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Edgar Gonzalez will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 61, Edgar Gonzalez.
Andrew Lambeau will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
All right, let's go, come on. Hey, no outs here. Here we go, one time, right now.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, come on, we gotta hold him right here.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And goodness, this is just the 2nd pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Indianapolis Indians. Clark Kent will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. On he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And gone! A home run! So a 3-run shot to right center field as they move on top 4-0.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs.
Clark Kent will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Low for ball 1.
Hey, let the can up there, huh? No one better. Plays it 1 now.
Hey, see it, driver right there.
Right center field. He goes the other way, and he'll have extra bases to show for it. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Indianapolis Indians and the Rochester Red Wings. Kenny Vargas will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he gets around on this nicely as this is hit high and deep toward the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. 3-run home run down the line in right. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Clark Kent will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Clark Kent.
Shake it off. Let's get through. Hey, no outs now.
Get your pitch. Hey, come on now.
Fouled back.
There's two right here. Here we go. Hey, let's roll it two, huh? Roll it up.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Clark Kent will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good two-strike swing here, as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a one-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Andrew Lambeau will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
A second hit of the ball game for him right there. This one's an RBI triple, and he's in scoring position himself with just one away.